short. Line up for your home team, Searcy Lions.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to the 2024
Yeah, sorry.
All right, and the 2024 season is underway. Noel Lewis, all-conference last year, junior, is up to bat. He takes a strike, 1-1. Catholic Rockets back for the 2024 season after a 16-10 campaign last year.
Chris, my advice for the Echo would be just turn your volume down. It's unavoidable.
As long as the people at home can't hear it.
No. Hopefully they can't.
2-1. And there's a drive to right field. Second baseman ranging out. And it's down. Noel's going to move to second base. He's thinking three.
Standing on two.
Early season, little problem there. Second baseman ranged out. That probably should have been the right fielder's ball. Second baseman tried to make a difficult catch. Imagine that's going to be an error.
Now batting number 5, Brooks Ward.
But we'll take it. And that is ruled an error. This season, Carter Stein, our game changer guru, is our official scorer. Up to bat now, Brooks Ward. First pitch way inside. Brooks, of course, was the Rockets' All-State center fielder last year. All-State in football and baseball. In the offseason, Brooks did sign with Air Force Academy to play baseball after his senior season. Fastball high. 79-mile-an-hour fastball from the Searcy Lions starting pitcher Michael Lincoln.
You're on third base.
No on second base after reaching on a leadoff error.
Never mind.
Fastball, Brooks swung through it. Two and one. Rocks had a solid year last year, finishing 16-10, making it to the state tournament.
Ball outside.
High and outside, 3-1. Noel takes his lead at second. The kick and the pitch. Good cut. Brooks follows it off into the catcher's glove. Full count. Haven't seen anything off speed yet. Brooks, the Rockets' leading hitter last year, finished with 6 home runs, batting average near 400. Again, our only All-State player. Full count and the pitch. Beautiful night here out in Benton. This has to be Another curveball way high. This has to be the nicest Catholic season opener in years.
Yeah, in history maybe.
I think we might have set a record high. It's about 75 degrees right now. Very little breeze. Just a beautiful night. There's a ground ball. It's going to get through. Noel Lewis is going to hold it third. Castillo just fought that one off. Didn't get a lot of it. Hit it off the handle, but did get it through that hole on the right side. That's going to be a hit, and that
now batting the right fielder, number 9, Jackson England.
That's going to load the bases with nobody out for the Rockets' junior right fielder, Jackson England. So trouble early as
chin music.
And England's buzzed high and tight. That was head level at 80 miles an hour. Searcy has the corners in. The middle is playing double play depth. Outside, 2-0. Jackson Givens on deck. England expected to contribute both in the outfield and on the pitcher's mound this year. I believe he's going to start on Saturday. 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0. Bases loaded, nobody out. 3-0 count here on the Rockets' cleanup hitter. .30 pitch. That's going to be called strike on the outside corner. Might not have been a strike if it wasn't 3-0. But now we're 3-1. Noel Lewis reached on a leadoff two-base error on a pop-up to the second baseman. Brooks Ward walked. Joe Castillo hit a CNI single to right field. That brings up Jackson England. And that's ball 4. That's too far outside. And there's the Rockets' first run of the season. England walks with the bases loaded. That brings up Jackson Givens, the shortstop. Junior.
Now batting the shortstop, number 15, Jackson Givens.
Now my nerves have settled down and yours are kicking in. So
before Givens hits, starting pitcher Michael Lincoln's going to get a visit from his coach. The first 4 Rockets have reached here in the top of the first inning. We're playing the FCA Classic out in Benton. The Lakeside Rams beat Russellville 8-1 in the first game. We're going to face Lakeside on Thursday. And now Givens steps in. Bases loaded, nobody out. Number 5 hitter up. Again, corners in. Taken for a called strike. 2-1. Pitch. Way high. 82-mile-an-hour fastball. Missed. It's 3-1. Again, a hitter's count. Right fielder playing way in. Here's the pitch. And that's high. Ball 4. So, another run comes in on another bases loaded walk. 2-0 Catholic, top of the first, and there still is no outs.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 41, Grant Allmendinger.
That's going to bring up senior designated hitter Grant Allmendinger. Batting from the left side. And that pitch missed badly. I got to imagine there's somebody got to be warming up in the bullpen. And there I see a catcher going. I see them heading down to the bullpen right now. Grant, another senior who signed to play college baseball next year. Grant's going to play at Hendrix College in Conway. That pitch is low and away. 2-0. I don't know. Here, even though this pitcher's wild, I want to see.
Yeah, you'd
early
like to
in the
see the
season,
boys swing.
Early in the season, I still say jump on it if it's there. 2-0. There it is. And Grant swung. That's going to be a fair ball. There's a chopper in front of the plate, and everyone's going to be safe. Well,
Infield hit.
that's an infield hit for sure, and when things aren't going well for you, it kind of rains and pours.
What'd you do?
Allmendinger didn't even know that was a fair ball at first. It chopped off the plate, went very high. Third baseman had to charge in.
The third baseman, number 1, Joseph Whitehead.
And when the third baseman charged in and fielded it, couldn't even make a throw. Noel Lewis scored. I'm sorry, Joe Castillo scored in front of him, and there's nothing that the third baseman could do. That makes it 3-0 Rockets. Bases are still loaded with nobody out. Second hit of the inning. There's been 2 hits. Neither ball hit hard. A dribbler to right field, and that chopper in the infield. 2 walks and an error. That brings up Joseph Whitehead, the third baseman, a junior.
Yes, ma'am. There's an echo.
The echo's pretty much gone when you turn the sound down.
Yep, on the side.
Ball 1.
Oh, you can hear Chris.
What's up, people?
There's
there's
one.
a-
That
Boom.
ball is a line drive to right center field. That's going to be caught. And Brooks is looking to.
Oh, that's Jackson.
And that's England at third base. And he's definitely going to score on a fly ball to the outfield. That's going to be a sacrifice fly. It's going to make it 4-0 Rockets. That ball is hit
Now batting the catcher,
on the
number
nose,
2, Owen Pierce.
but right at the center fielder. The first 4 Rockers to come to the plate have all scored now. That's going to bring up senior catcher Owen Pierce. First out of the inning. There's a ball high. We got Givens at second, Allmendinger at first.
I think my
Owen
input's
Pierce
too
batting.
high
It's
on the
4-0
1080.
Rockets
Think
in the
so?
top of the
Yeah.
first.
Hey, everybody, we're going to drop some of the video
Here.
quality down.
Oh.
So if it disconnects, give us 1 sec.
Now's a perfect opportunity to give a huge shout out and thank you to
Just tell me when you're ready.
What do you go? I'm going to 480.
All right, and we're back. And Miles Raymer is batting. New pitcher for Searcy. Eddie Jones. There's a called strike. Falls straight back. So the Rockets have the bases loaded, 1 out, 4 runs already scored. Starting pitcher Michael Lincoln could not get through the first inning because of 4 runs on 1 hit, 4 walks, and an error. And Miles puts a charge into that one. That's going to score a run. Deep ball. And Givens is going to score. Miles hit it. Great contact. Scores a run from third base. 5-0 Rockets.
Now batting left fielder number 18, Noel Lewis.
That brings the Rockets back to the top of their lineup, and Noel's going to bat for a second time in the inning.
Oh.
All right, and there's a balk called on the pitcher. He did not pause. That's going to put runners on second and third now. Two outs. Rockets leading 5-0. Noel Lewis batting. Lewis began the inning with a pop-up, kind of in the Bermuda's Triangle there in right field. Razorback fans know that place well. There's going to be a pop-up to the pitcher.
Ooh.
And that's going to end the inning. But the Razorbacks, the Rockets do get 5 runs on 2 hits, an error, 3 walks, and 2 men left. Great start for the Rockets. All right, and we're back for the bottom of the first inning. Great start to the season for the Rockets as they take a 5-0 lead. The ace of the staff, Caleb Short, starts his season with a slider for a foul for a strike after leadoff hitter Armin fouls it off. Caleb had an all-conference campaign last year as a sophomore as the Rockets' #1 pitcher. In the offseason, he signed with Louisiana Tech to play baseball. Fantastic baseball school. There's a ground ball to Castillo at first base. He fields it, flips to Caleb for the out. And we threw the ball into Searcy's dugout.
Blake Parker.
So let's clean that up as long as it's after the out is made and not before. You know Coach Jones hates that, though. One out. Ground ball right back, hard ground ball right back to short at pitcher. He snags it on one bounce, flips, gets the out.
What about now? Is it any change? Okay, so that worked.
Now batting the first baseman, number 18, Damon Hamilton.
3 pitches, 2 outs. That brings up the first baseman, Dalen Hamilton, for Searcy. They haven't even had time to go around to set the defense yet for you. You got Joseph Whitehead at third base, Jackson Givens at short, Miles Reimers playing second, and Joe Castillo at first around the horn for the Rockets. Owen Pierce behind the plate. Left to right, you got Noel Lewis, Brooks Ward, and Jackson England. Here's the pitch. 90-mile-an-hour fastball up at the letters. No chance on that one. Strike one. I have not seen Caleb hit 90. He has taken a jump from last season. That was... Caleb is a control pitcher. Great off-speed pitches. Well, except for that one. There's a curveball in the dirt. 1-1. But he throws 3 or 4 different pitches. But he was sitting 83, 84 last season, touching 85. He just brought it up to 90 in the first inning of his first start here. Here's a 1-1. Must have been a low inside. I heard a rumor that this home plate umpire actually cussed out some fans from in the previous game. No, this happened. Oh, he's in the field now. Slider high. 3-1. 3-1, 2 outs. There's a line drive to Noel Lewis, and left field is coming in hard, and the ball is going to get past him. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Brooks Ward's backing up. They're going to hold him at second base. That's kind of a do-or-die play for Lewis. It was a sinking line drive. He charged in hard. The ball bounced in front of him and got past him. We'll see how they score that.
Okay, I'm done messing around.
Now batting center fielder, number 10, Will Paley.
Still got 2 outs. That's likely going to be a hit and an error. There's a foul ball back on an... And then that's going to be a single advancing to second base on an error by left fielder Noel Lewis. Still got 2 outs. Givens is holding the runner at second. He pops and moves, and here's the pitch. High and tight. Two and 0. I'm sorry, 1-1. Caleb gets a sign from Owen. Short lead at second base. Givens backs off, and there's the pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball. Threw it by him. 1-2. Caleb Short was the starting pitcher, and the Rockets 1-0 loss to Fayetteville to end their season in a brilliant game, brilliantly pitched game in the state tournament. The 1-2. Line drive to Raymer at second base. He fields out one hop, stays with it, and throws him out. Nice play. Difficult play with some spin on that. Miles took it off a hop and threw him out.
ball getting lots of slow.
And we're back. Rockets leading 5-0 going to the top of the second. Brooks Ward stands in. Takes a slow breaking ball wet at his head high. Brooks is just an imposing person standing there in the left-hand batter's box. Strong throughout his whole body. And here's the pitch. Another curveball, 67 miles an hour. That one sweeps low and away. Brooks walked in the first inning on a 3-2 pitch, and now it's 3-0. My scorebook's already messed up in the first inning when I had to move over to another column. There's ball 4. Brooks walks again.
Dropping my input quality to the last.
Now batting first baseman number 3, Joe Castillo.
It's all right, though. My scorebook goes 9 innings. We only play 7 in high school. That brings up Joe Castillo. Joe got the first hit of the Rockets' 2024 season with an inside-out squibber that got into short right field. But it counts. Good Ward, but good lead. And there goes Brooks, and he's going to score. He's going to steal without a throw. Got a terrific jump on the left-handed pitcher. Wasn't even looking at him, and he stole that base easily, even though he dove head first. 1-1 on Joe Castillo. There's a fly ball to center field. Center field ranges in, and that's going to be an out. Nowhere for Brooks to go. They'll bring right fielder Jackson England.
Now batting the right fielder number 9, Jackson England.
England also drew a walk in the first inning. $65 curveball breaks away and inside. Got a left-handed pitcher throwing mostly off-speed stuff right now this inning. And England rips one into left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. They're going to hold Ward at third base with only 1 out. That's the first really solid hit ball of the season for the Rockets. And he scorched that one to left field. Got to the left fielder in a hurry. No chance for Brooks to score.
Now batting the shortstop, number 15, Jackson Gibbons.
That's gonna bring out Jackson Givens. Givens drew a bases loaded walk in the first inning. Got runners on first and third with 1 out. And he has a balk. Yeah. The pitcher, the left-handed pitcher, just faked to first base. He never broke contact with the rubber. I didn't mean to yell out and help the umpire there, but
You couldn't help it. I mean,
couldn't
number
help
one,
it.
your son is up to the plate.
Yes.
But number two, like you've only been yelling balk for how many years?
a lot of years.
Balk!
So that just cost Jackson a RBI opportunity, though.
It's like playoffs, saying playoffs, like it's involuntary.
So the first baseman was going to do, and there's a curveball strike. I think he was going to do a fake first to third. Normally you do the fake third to first when there's runners on first and third. He was doing a fake first to third, which you cannot do. So that's going to score Ward as 6-0 Rockets. England goes to second. Here's the 0-1 to Givens. Fastball, and he's going to get jammed. That's going to be a pop-up. Shortstop's there, and he's got it. Well, good thing we got the balk, because that would not have scored the run.
See? If you weren't so selfish worrying about RBI
Yeah, all I care about is
opportunities.
stats in the first game of the season.
Now batting number 41, Grant Allmendinger.
Do you know how many slow left-handed pitches Givens has seen from me in his life? You think he would have been able to be ready for that? Here's that pitch. That's a high. Allmendinger took a curveball. That seemed high to me.
Oops, sorry, folks.
You're getting a shot of Lane England.
Yeah.
Hey, at
That
least you
was me
didn't.
in the upper right-hand corner biting my nails.
At least you didn't have like triple chins.
Oh, no.
That's what it looks like
Always
when
a
the
So the
camera.
possibility.
bases loaded in the first inning. Allmendinger hit a high chopper off of the plate that third baseman fielded, couldn't do anything with.
I, for the life of me, cannot get this thing to add the scoreboard. But it is
Just
what it is.
let it go. Let it go.
First game of the season, folks.
Let's practice our
It is what it
mindfulness.
is.
And
Lizzie Yates
time is called.
reaching out to say balk.
Yeah.
Okay, so 6-0. Top of the second.
What?
It is 6-0 top of the second.
Yeah.
I brought my binoculars if anyone needs them. Just letting everyone know.
1-1. Here's a pitch to Allmendinger. High
Ooh.
pitch. He's swung through it. 1-2. Jackson England on second base. 2 outs. And there goes England for third. And he's going to score. I did it again. He's going to steal without a throw. Again, pitcher lost sight of the runner, and England stole third without a throw and without sliding. 2-2 on Allmendinger. He fists one to the second baseman. Soft looper for the third out of the inning. The Rockets get one and lead 6-0 going to the bottom of 2.
Way back.
All right, we're back in the bottom of the second. Rockets lead 6-0. Caleb Short goes back to work. There's a ground ball to shortstop. Givens fields it, and the throw across. Got him. One pitch, one out. Good start for Caleb.
Now batting number 17, Hunter Figley.
That brings up Hunter Figley for the Lions. Big hitter on the right side. The pitch. Threw his slider, broke down and away. Trying to get a chase pitch there. No changes for the Rockets in defense.
Broadcast in 720. Got it.
The 1-2. Down the middle, and must be a little bit low.
Oh, I'm going to need...
So Caleb's settled a little bit more down. He's more around the 83, 84, 85 zone, which is we've come to expect. He did dial it up to 90 in the first inning. Here's the 2-2. Curveball gets him waving at that one. No chance on that curveball from Caleb Short.
Coming to the plate, number 13, Will Evans.
2 outs brings up Will Evans for our Searcy fans that are listening. Six runs on 3 hits and 1 error. There's a ground ball to Whitehead at third. He fields it slower, strong throw across, gets him by 2 steps. 1, 2, 3 for the Rockets. Third was a slow roller. Whitehead had to charge in and make a strong throw across. Swing at a curveball and a miss. 1 and 2. In the first inning, Whitehead had sac fly to center field. That scored Jackson England. Shallow sac fly, but it scored him. It's 1 and 2. He's seen 3 curveballs. Fouled straight back. I don't know if I've seen the pitcher touch 70 yet.
So it's very difficult to find some information on this team.
There's a ball high. Okay, as I say that, there's a fastball, 70 miles an hour. He's been throwing steady diet of off-speed pitches. Have you found anything about them, Lauren?
I looked this weekend, just not a lot, other than they've got 2 young men committed to ASU Three Rivers.
And another curveball, and that gets Whitehead swinging. That ball is down in the dirt. Catcher picked it and tagged him for the out. That brings up senior catcher.
Number 2, Owen Pierce.
Owen drew one of been an incredibly difficult person to pitch to. I know opposing coaches, especially in his earlier years, always, primarily because he's got a very good eye. And he held up on that one, 3-0. A lot of these kids on the Rockets have known each other for and know each other and playing baseball for more than a decade with each other. Here's the pitch. And again, that's a 3-0. That's a 3-0 strike right there.
Gotcha.
That's not a strike if it's not 3-0. It was outside.
Okay, I removed
But it is 3-1.
sharing.
And the pitch. That ball's high. Miles draws a walk.
I'm sure I didn't have any data on it. Like these numbers look so much better.
And that brings up Noel Lewis for the
And that
third time in
happens.
the game in just
Now
the
batting number 18,
third inning.
Noel Lewis.
Are you messing with the
Noel's
latency?
reaching on air.
I'm not doing
Don't know.
anything.
Popped out to the pitcher. He's 0 for 2. Noel had a breakout season last year as a sophomore. There, he hit the ball in the screws, but right at the shortstop, who flips the second to get Raymer. And that's a third out of the inning. Great
Wait-
contact.
Way to
Good
jinx
play.
him, Chris.
And at the end of... yeah. And we're back. As Caleb goes to work in his third inning of work. There's a sharply hit ground ball to Castillo at first base. He's going to again flip to Caleb Short to get the out. Nice play by Castillo. A sharply hit ball. He had to back up on that and fielded almost behind him. Good job by Short getting over to cover the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. And for the second inning in a row, Short gets the first out on the first pitch of the inning. Efficient.
Now batting number 9, Jacob Britt.
But that is kind of the hallmark of Caleb. He's an extremely efficient pitcher, always around the zone. Swing and a miss. Well, the scoreboard says 40-mile-an-hour fastball. I don't believe that.
I have my pocket radar over here somewhere.
One of the nice things about our game changer work this year is Carter Stein has synced in a pocket radar with game changer. So there's a little looper to shortstop, and Givens has got that off the hands. 3 pitches, 2 outs. And Caleb Short really looks like he's settling down now. He gave it that first inning hit. Other than that, no one has reached base. And went to 2 3-ball counts in the first inning. Since then, no one's gotten close. We're back to the top of the lineup.
Oof. Got him.
Slider that breaks hard outside. He missed that pitch, but the batter missed that pitch by about 2 feet. And we're having
Don't mind me.
0-1. Caleb's retired the last 6 batters he's faced. Change up high, 1-1. Leadoff batter grounded out to Castillo in the first inning to start the game. The 1-1. Fastball, low and away. 2-1. Brooks Ward is in center field working on his hip turn as he's taking some dry swings out there. And there's a fly ball. Tough play. Givens is ranging back on it, and he drops it. He was there. That should have been caught.
Nobody knows that more than Jackson.
He had to go. He had to range back on that.
This is where I intervene.
But he was trying to catch it on the.
Now batting the shortstop, number 14, Blake Parker.
He tried to catch it on the run, and just flicked off the top of his glove.
Yeah, it's tough to do.
It's still an error.
Oh.
2 out still.
Ooh, Dad over here, ruthless.
Calls him like he sees him.
Well, there's a high foul ball. You'd rather an error with 2 outs and nobody on base and a 6-run lead.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, it's all good.
At 6-0, it's a little tough to fully concentrate.
You're definitely
that's right.
consistent. Hey, what's Greg been mumbling up there? Okay. Just outside. Greg Raymer sitting
1-1.
near us. His mumbling is just amazing. I love sitting by it. I can't hear any of it yet. Boom.
Ooh, good
Swing and a
pitch.
miss.
Nice
Fastball
job,
low.
Owen Pierce.
Two and 2 outs, runner on first base. Rockets still holding a 6-0 lead. The number 2 spot in the batting order. This batter ground out to Castillo at first in the first inning. Caleb's holding the runner. And the pitch.
Whoa,
And
good
a
pitch.
slider broke again. Hard and outside, strike 3. All right, we're top of the 4th inning. Brooks Ward sets to the plate. Curveball high. Brooks is clearly thinking about this at bat in the last half inning, taking some practice swings out there in center field. takes an inside pitch for a strike.
Yep, and on the knees.
Brooks has walked twice. He knows he's itching to swing the bat here. 1-1. Another off-speed pitch low.
I'm going to see if we can switch mics. There's something.
Is it not working?
Something's not going correctly with this.
Brooks puts a charge into that one down the right field line.
Oh, fair.
Just foul.
Ooh.
That would have been 3 bases easy. It was about 6 inches foul.
Okay. Stay with us for a second. We're going to change the audio. Yeah.
Are we live? Is this on? Can you see it playing this? Okay, we're back. That's the kind of stream team that we have. When one mic goes down, we have backup mics.
Yeah, we're trying. We're trying to also use a bonded internet connection to hold the stream. And
So Brooks Ward strikes out looking to start the inning. That brings up Joe Castillo's 0-2. Takes a pitch high. Joe's walked and flown out to center field. Here's the pitch, 1-2, and that's going to be a curveball high.
do you think I need to share my connection to you?
Rockets have 6 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. Searcy, no runs, 1 hit, and they've made an error.
Let me tell me if something happens.
There's a foul ball, straight back, into the parking lot. 2-2, 1 out. We're at the top of the 4th.
What happens now?
Gosh, it's already 9:15. Late start to the season for the
And you
Rockets.
have to have that, right?
Oh, and Joe put it. That one, Joe got all of that one. That's going to be that's going to go to the fence over the center fielder's head. Joe's digging for second. He's going to make the turn. He's going for 3. The goal's coming in the shortstop, and it's over the cutoff man. Joe Castillo's got a stand-up triple.
Atta boy, Joe Castillo.
Now batting number 9, Jackson, England.
Joe hit that on the screws. Line drive, almost dead center, but over the center fielder's head. Searcy has been playing shallow, especially the right fielder. That brings up Jackson, England, who he had a line drive to the left his last at bat. The kick and the pitch, and that might have got him. Nope, didn't. But he spun away from that inside fastball. 1-0. Big swing. England's a very streaky hitter. Right now he's got a walk and a hit. Feeling confident. That was a confident swing. 1-1.
Way to
Ball
leave it
high.
up.
2-1. And there's a drive to right field. That should be enough to score him. Right fielder's got it, and here comes Joe. The strong throw in, but he's up without a play. 7-0 Rockets on the sacrifice fly from Jackson, England.
Now batting number 15, Jackson Givens.
That brings up Givens with 2 outs and nobody on. Givens has an RBI and a walk. And popped out to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the outside corner, strike 1. Givens stands in there. Here's the kick and the pitch.
That's a good pitch.
Good, yeah, it was a good pitch. Down. And Jackson's hurt. Jackson is hurt. He's been having a hip issue, and that swing, and that's unfortunate. Jackson's having a hard time walking right now. Shoot.
Here you go.
He's had like a pulled muscle, but he's like, it hasn't really bothered
Now
him.
batting number
Right?
16,
He
Hayden
just know
Rowe.
that it's been there.
Okay, we'll go check on him.
He's not going to go check it.
Yeah.
So Jackson swung and he's had a twinge in his hip and he's felt it. It's some kind of a muscle issue. And that swing, and he had to be carried off the field. So that's going to bring up So Hayden Rofe is going to come in and bat for Jackson Givens. Hayden's a sophomore. I heard the players down there giving a hard time. His first ever varsity at bat, he comes in with an 0-2 count. First pitch, he fouls it off.
Keep attacking, Rope.
Ball high, 1-2. God, you hate to see that. First game of the season.
It's early. It's early. He'll be fine. He just needs some treatment, as they say.
He's been getting yeah.
Wear it! Way to wear it, Hayden Rowe. Yeah, we do need to, like, Hayden Rowe on the football field. We told him, like,
Now batting number 41, Grant Allmendinger.
we can't have our quarterback getting a flag thrown for targeting. Something's not right there with him sometimes. I'm like, bro. But I kind of like that. He's got some dog in him for sure. Here comes.
That's going to bring up Grant Allmendinger. Grant's got an infield hit. Line out to second. And the ball in the dirt. Good read by Hayden Rofe. Ball got away from the catcher a little bit. Hayden gets down to second base on the wild pitch. Foul ball, 1-1. There's 2 outs. Runner in second. Rockets leading 7-0. Jackson Givens has left the game with a hip injury after a swing.
We don't discuss injuries on the live stream. We protect their health information.
And there's a rip.
Oh, boom.
And Allmendinger skulls one into center field. That's going to score Rofe. And Allmendinger's going to go take second on the throw. And he's in. Well, after a little chopper for an infield hit, there's no doubt about that one by Allmendinger.
Atta boy, 4-1.
And Joseph Whitehead is a towering pop-up to the second baseman.
Oh!
And that's his second error of the game. With 2 outs, Joseph Whitehead it was a high pop-up, but it was directly to the second baseman. It just hit middle of his glove and popped out.
It's like the shortstop was going, don't catch it, don't catch it.
Yeah,
Like
shortstop was right behind him.
Right next to him.
He
It
was.
would
That was
freak me
odd.
out a little bit.
So Allmendinger moves to third on the error.
Now batting number 2, Owen Pierce.
That brings up Owen Pierce. Takes a curveball for a strike.
Hey, that's not you.
There's another curveball. That's a fastball. That's gonna be a strike. Not a lot of difference. There's not a lot of difference between the curveball and the fastball. 0-2. Runners on first and third. 2 outs. It's 8-0 Rockets. And it's 9-0 Rockets with that wild pitch.
Grant's not known for his speed. He's
So
not.
the 0-2 and 2 outs, the pitcher bounced a curveball in there, got to the backstop. Allmendinger scores from third. It's 9-0. Whitehead to second. The pitch to Owen Pierce. He swung through it, strike 3. But Rockets get 3 more runs, and it's 9-0. All right. And we are back in the bottom of the fourth.
Best I can tell, this is Dalen Hamilton for Searcy, and he is the young man that I looked for the Searcy roster. I looked at their game changer. I looked at their Twitter. It looked like they're returning very few players, but he is a commit to ASU Three Rivers.
And he has the Lions' only hit of the game in the first inning, a line drive to left field, but he just struck out on 3 straight pitches, his second at bat.
Now batting number 10, Will
Yep,
Bailey.
all conference selection last season. That's really all I could find.
That brings up the Searcy's cleanup hitter. Hayden Rofe moves to shortstop, replacing Jackson Givens. The rest of the defense looks the same.
That's a nice pitch.
And Caleb pours in another slider for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, yeah.
So hard fastball in the inside half. Quickly 0-2.
Oh. Yeah, that's.
Strike 3. Swing and a miss on the 0-2 slider, and quickly 2 outs for the Rockets. Again, Caleb is settled in. Outside that first inning hit, nothing has touched him. And there's he just ruined the immaculate inning. That was a strike.
Dylan Johnson.
I was looking for 3 strikeouts and 9 pitches. That curveball must have been a little high. There's a drive to Ward. Ward ranges over in center field, and he catches it on the run. 3 outs. 3 up, 3 down. End of 4, 9-0 Rockets. All right. We are back. The copyrighted music has stopped playing. And Miles Raymer leads off for the Rockets in the top of the 5th. We got a new pitcher for Searcy. Tall right-hander Will Evans. Already throwing a lot harder than the lefty we just saw. 77-mile-an-hour fastball for strike one. That ball's low and away.
What is happening?
1-1.
Here?
Miles has got a sac fly and a walk. Still does not have an official at bat on the season.
Boom.
And he turned on one. Stay fair. Raymer just one-hopped the fence in left field. Ended up being about 10 feet foul.
I know this is not a approved baseball saying, but I like the sound of it. I like the way that one sounded. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's like when you
A solid contact there.
play golf, you're like, oh,
I
that
don't
one
think he's
sounded
going to be
good.
seeing a fastball on this pitch.
I don't know. Maybe he likes
1
to
and
live
2.
dangerously.
I think that got him. It did.
Oh, he didn't want to
Curveball
wear
up and
it.
in. That just nicked him. And Cody Fogelman is going to come in. Senior Cody Fogelman is going to come in to run for Raymer. So Raymer finished his day. He reached with 3 at-bats. Walk, hit by pitch, and he got an RBI and a sac fly.
Now batting number 13, Hunter Kaplan.
All right, Hunter Kaplan.
And that's going to bring up Hunter Kaplan is going to bat for Noel Lewis. Hunter Jr.
Senior.
I'm sorry, Wes. Hunter Senior. It's a good pitch there in the outer half. First strike, 0-1. You got Fogelman at first, running for Miles Raymer. Hunter Kaplan batting for Noel Lewis. He finishes his day over 3 with a run scored. And the pitch.
Good
Curveball.
pitch.
And he dropped that one in there. 0-2.
Come on now, Hunter. Come on now, Hunter.
Rockets would really like to get a run this inning. A run is big this inning.
Because why?
We would have 10 runs, and we'd be able to end it in the bottom of this inning.
Hey, but Greg Raymer would say, we'll take the reps.
Hunter fouls off the 0-2 pitch off of the Rockets dugout. I wanted to make sure this is a classic tournament that we're playing, and the FCA Classic. I asked Coach Jones before the game, are we playing all the games 7 innings? And he said, I hope not. And he said, if we are up 10, we're only playing 5.
Chris Giffen's stepping it up with pregame interviews.
That's right.
Bringing it to the next level.
Yeah, it's good.
There's a fastball up and in. Hunter rocks back. My guess is he'll get even closer to the plate this time. 1-2. He is right on that plate.
Oh, I love it.
Not afraid of anything.
Well, so we're getting some feedback here. Not feedback like in a technical sense, but feedback from our fans, Lane. Lane turned around immediately like there's a problem.
Lane speaks in a different language.
So we're actually in the stands, so that's why we kind of are whispering. But Duncan's uncle says that we're like that SNL skit. Like the radio NPR, like, ooh, let's talk about all the different kinds of ice.
Swing and a miss on the curveball.
Is there cubed ice? Is there shaved ice? I didn't know that ice had beards. See, all that good stuff.
I'm trying to sit as far away from
Coming to the plate, number
the actual
5,
fans,
Brooks Ward.
like Kelly Raymer, so as not to talk in their ear, and I'm trying to.
Oh, she's used to it. Greg's talking in the other ear. Also, Duncan's uncle, you should know that I'm like the loudest person on the face of the earth. So I'm trying not to amplify that in the microphone. Also, I've got my binoculars tangled in 50 different ways. So
So Hunter strikes out for the first out. That brings up Brooks Ward.
Uh-oh, we're disconnected. Okay.
Are we down?
Yep.
I mean, we've still got a camera on. We're good.
Yeah, I just don't have any. I'm not connected.
Oh, okay. And Brooks Ward hits a ground ball to first base. First baseman snags it, gets the force. He looked to get to Cody at second. Instead, just runs it over and tags first base for the second out. We had mics go down earlier, and we had a backup mic. We have a camera go down. We got multiple cameras up here.
We had a
Now
camera go
batting
down?
number 4,
I thought you said
Ethan
camera
Young.
down.
No, I just got to connect to him.
All right, that's going to bring up
I just.
Ethan Young, a sophomore, his first varsity at bat of his career. 2 outs. Takes fastball outside. Ethan Young stands in there from the left side. Two outs. Cody Fulgerman at second base. Rockets
it's
leading
because the
9-0.
Wi-Fi's The Rockets Wi-Fi.
Ethan fouls one off into the screen behind home plate. 1-1. The Rockets are going to face Lakeside Rams at 3:30, same park on Thursday. Lakeside has had an impressive 8-1 victory over Russellville. So imagine Asher Hamilton's going to get the start for the Rockets in that game. There's a ground ball, slow dribbler to third base and fields it, comes up throwing, and he came off the bag. The throw pulled him off the bag.
It's not up.
We'll see how they score that.
It's not up.
Probably an error.
Yeah, I don't think you are.
Third baseman cut across the diamond, fielded it, threw in one motion,
Not
but his
working.
throw pulled the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting number 11, Bowman Stein.
That allows Ethan Young to reach first base. That brings up another sophomore, Bowman Stein. Not his first varsity at bat. Bowman played quite a bit last year as a freshman. Bowman probably has more power than anybody else on the team. There goes the runner for second, and he dropped the ball. Ethan took off for second on the first and third. Coach Jones kind of gave him a look like, what did you just do there? But the throw was there. The shortstop just dropped the ball, snuck out of his glove. I heard that they actually started telling Bowman you can't hit any more home runs in batting practice because they're losing so many baseballs. They started making him go the other way with everything. Of course, then he just hit it out the other way. But he was told, start hitting line drives, no more home runs. 1-1. Just big left-handed power, big open stance. Low and outside. 2-1. Runners at second and third for the Rockets, leading 9-0. Fulgham at third, Young at second. Bowman Stein batting. Big swing, one-handed swing. Let go of that bat.
Stay on it, Bowman.
2-2, 2 outs, 2 runners on. He's got the Ian Happ Bruce Bolt batting gloves on. Curveball, left it outside. Full count now. And the pitch. Bowman took it high. Ball 4. It's close. Bowman's so that could have that it could have been. But have we had enough reps now? Can we go ahead and get the run now?
Hayden Rowe.
going to bring up Hayden Rofe. Hayden came in the last inning, got hit by a pitch, had to replace Jackson Givens, who got hurt on a swing, hip injury, a muscle,
We're not
hip
talking
muscle
about
injury, it looked like. He had to be carried off the field by teammates, which is not a good sign.
About injuries.
I thought that because my job is to give the facts of the
Oh, this is not the news. Lakeside, he's fine. He'll be back on
Thursday.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Glad to hear it. Dr. Hoover is given the all clear. There's a ground ball to shortstop, fielded, and they're going to flip to second for the fourth and the third out of the inning. 9-0 Rockets going into the top of the. We're back. We got a bunch of changes. I'll try to get them for you as best I can here.
Changes?
We have wholesale changes for the Rockets.
Short, I don't see where he is.
Lauren, I think these binoculars actually make me see worse when I look through them.
I'm really sorry.
There's a ground ball to the shortstop. I assume that's Hayden Rofe. He ranges over and gets it, flips to first for the out. Ethan Young over there at first base. And it looks...
Oh, I'm sorry.
We got Brody McGee comes in at third.
Number 13, Will Evans.
Hayden Rowe still at short. Cody Fogelman at second. And that's Ethan Young at first. And Lane coming through with real binoculars.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I don't think he's ever been a single dad before. Plus, I've already overspent my baseball equipment budget.
Bowman Stein moves to right field for the Rockets.
Yeah, I blew past mine.
Brooks is still in center, and Hudson Wood is in left.
Sorry, Chris, we're talking over you.
Again, Hudson Wood in left, Brooks still in center, Bowman Stein in right. Ethan Young, another short ball up the middle. Fielded, and this time he's safe. That was a high chopper up the middle. Hayden Rofe ranged over, nice range to get to the ball. Actually fielded it and moved over to the first base side of second base, but his flip was a little bit late. We're going to call that an infield single. That's Caleb Short's first single given up, first hit given up since the first inning. And the pitch.
Oh, pretty pitch.
Curveball for a strike. 0-1. Yes, he did. And slider, the sharp breaking slider. Batter couldn't hold up on that. It's 0-2. I want a high fastball here.
Oh,
And, well,
ow.
he threw the high fastball.
Yeah, that one's going to leave
I didn't
a
ask
mark.
for an inside
That's
fastball.
going to leave a mark.
And that Caleb got the batter in the left shoulder. So for the first
Now batting number 9, Jacob Britt.
for the first time this game, Searcy has put 2 runners on base against Caleb.
Number
Ethan.
38, Angel Arman.